everybody, back with a new episode of Babylon 5. Last episode, the Narn just got taken out. They had to surrender. Most of the Kari were killed. Thankfully, Babylon 5 is giving Jakar sanctuary, and he is safe. But Londo is on his fuck shit and is just trying to lead his conquering nation. They're doing so much that Epsilon 3, I think is what it's called, got involved when, they were supposed to be neutral and not have anybody get their technology and know-how, and we just have an army of light going now. The Rangers are out in the open now. Sheridan and Delenn are both going to be in charge of them. That's really good. And I mean, I'm really excited to see them start to fight back against the shadows, because we saw them again here taking out the Narn, and the Centauri just exerting their will over the Narn in such a way. It was just awful to see. But that will to fight back that Jakar talked about, that need for freedom is already, we can already see that start to happen, which I really loved. The Zathras thing was pretty wild. I don't know how he survived, but, time is weird when it comes to him, I feel. And, I hope we see more of Drawl and all that knowledge he knows and how exactly they're going to help us. But yeah, a lot was happening last episode. This next episode, the penultimate episode, which is exciting, is called Comes the Inquisitor. I don't know if that's going to have something to do with what the Centauri are trying to do. Are they going to try to root out people that are against them? Not sure, but, someone's going to have some questions. So let's get into it.
What happened was between you and the Centauri. It has nothing to do with us.
Not now, but
Not
soon
yet.
it will. Yes, for a moment their guns were silent. But when they realize they've been able to do this to us without interference, their eye will turn to you.
Go get him. It's not like you could say anything to him that's going to change anything now. Oh.
We have sent for an Inquisitor.
The Vorlons?
Inquisitor. Why?
To be sure about you.
How will I know who it is?
You will know if you survive.
If she survives.
Ambassador Kosh is unsure about me.
You?
I don't get it.
Why on earth?
By aligning myself with you and with Kosh, I have placed myself in the center of the coming storm. Kosh must be certain that my choice was correct.
Right now, it's a seller's market. But don't ever let it be said that I'm unsympathetic. Not 10% off the top.
Okay.
Let me think about it. The money to buy these weapons comes from the life savings of those Narn who were able to escape the Centauri occupation.
Yeah, don't screw us over.
It is a limited resource purchased with blood. If it should be squandered or stolen, be assured that while your body might one day be found, it could never be identified.
Oh, that was a threat.
It's a Vorlon transport.
Let him through.
He didn't.
Aside from Babylon 5, I didn't know the Vorlons had any contact with humans.
No, I'm sure you didn't.
Is he human?
Where is Delenn? You're not ready for the truth. The facts? If that is the only way to get to my work, yes, the Vorlons have been to Earth. The Vorlons have been everywhere. The Vorlons are. My name is Sebastian. I resided at 14B Hedisford Lane in London in the year of our Lord 1888. I was found by the Vorlons, taken, transported, and brought into their service.
Word's getting around that you've been buying weapons for use back home. Is this true?
Mr. Garibaldi.
Not very discreet.
I have been on this station long enough to know that you don't ask leading questions unless you already know the answers. So why don't we just pretend I've lied about it? You've caught me in your web of ineluctable logic.
Let's get past
To
this.
the point.
They'll bring through whatever you need. No charge.
Why?
Yeah, because he owes me a favor, and now we're even.
I meant, why are you doing this?
Because you didn't lie to me.
Are you sure you want to go through with this? I've just spent some time with him, and I don't like what I see.
Does she have a choice?
I'm sure it will be fine, Captain.
The manacles are made for you. You can remove them at any time, but if you do so, you admit failure and defeat, and will stand before the Vorlon as inadequate for the task ahead. Who are you?
I'm Dylan.
Unacceptable answer. I already know your name. If you repeat an unacceptable answer, the penalty will be increased. If you believe you are the chosen, then you must risk everything on the premise that the universe will not let you die. Unless you're wrong.
Oh. Awkward.
I wish there was something that I could do, but I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, what else can you say?
Dead. 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 Dead.
If I believe I'm here now for a
And if
reason,
the world says otherwise,
then the world is wrong.
and Delenn is right, perhaps the world is right, and Delenn is wrong. Have you ever considered that? Have you?
Yes. Sometimes.
She has doubt. That's good.
Yet be hopeful.
There you go. That's what he wanted to hear.
If I can get word from your family, will you and the others accept my leadership?
Probably, yeah.
Yes. And if you can't, will you step aside for another?
What do you think another's going to be able to do that he can't?
You have to prove they're just as bad, just as flawed as you are. Close, Mr. Sebastian.
Oh, wait. Hey, that was vindictive.
I'm Dylan. And you have a destiny. Yes. No.
What the hell?
I know it is much to ask.
Why does she have to be
but my
broken
time
down
is
like
short
this?
And my resources few. A word from home, once the simplest convenience. Now the only hope I have of retaining control over my people.
So what do you think?
I think he's in trouble.
No, I meant about using the Rangers for this job.
Send them into a war zone.
Ooh.
Captain, I don't think they're ready.
And it's about time they got ready. We can't just keep planning and watching forever.
If I leave, I will have failed you and caution. I will have failed everyone. If you care for me, you can't let that happen. Please go.
I don't like this.
Still here, what can I do for you?
Defy Kosh. You're the only one who can. You're the only one he'll listen to. I think he's killing her.
Why is this okay, Kosh? He seems just like a sadist. Why is he the moral authority?
Your fate was dictated long ago. It's all in the hands of others.
So you do believe in destiny?
You were doomed from the moment of your birth. And the final player in our little drama arrives at last.
Leave her alone.
You knew this was going to
Why?
happen?
Just do it.
Ah!
Your turn.
Ah!
Are you willing to sacrifice them? What about your family? What about your God? What about truth? What about blood? What about right? What about wrong? What about your future? What about faith? What about sin?
Stop him!
What about trade your life for his. I thought you had a destiny. Is that destiny not worth one life?
If I fall, another will take my place. And another.
Then you make the sacrifice willingly.
Yes.
No fame. No armies or banners or cities to
She doesn't
celebrate
care
your
about
name.
that.
You will die alone and unremarked and forgotten.
Her legacy lives on.
This body is only a shell.
Well, I guess she passed the test. That was a little unnecessary, though.
I have been in the service of the Vorlons for centuries, looking for you.
Wow.
Diogenes with his lamp, looking for an honest man willing to die for all the wrong reasons.
It's pretty sad that you haven't been able to find somebody to do that yet.
My job is finished. You are the right people, in the right place, at the right time.
Good. But I don't think they needed you to tell them that. I knew it the whole time.
We've kept everyone together. Nala was hurt,
Hey, we got him.
but she's fine now.
We will not question you, Jakar.
Thanks.
We are with you.
The records also indicate that you vanished suddenly without a trace. On November 11th, 1888. Very interesting date, Mr. Sebastian.
Is it?
The morning after the last of a string of murders on the East End.
The city was drowning in decay.
Was he Jack the
Chaos.
Ripper?
Immorality. A message needed to be sent.
In the pursuit of my holy cause, I did things,
Oh.
terrible things.
So you're looking out for people like you.
The world condemned me, but it didn't matter because I believed I was right and the world was wrong. Remembered only as Jack.
Jack the Ripper. Wow. Okay, well, this was an interesting episode. I definitely understand why Kosh would feel the need to do this. There's some big stuff coming, and you want to hope that the people you're banking on are the right ones. But how about Kosh? How about this? How about you just spend some time with Delenn? I could have told you what he ended up figuring out, that she is selflessly working for the cause, and it's not about personal gain or fame or anything like that. Delenn is on a holy mission. She believes it's that, but it's not just her. It's the fight for life, the fight for the light, the fight for hope. And she would give up her life to save the ones she loves, or, for the cause itself. And, he got that from her and from Sheridan, but that was no surprise to me. I hate that she had to go through that they had to go through that. But, I really like Sheridan and Delenn's relationship and how close they are becoming. And that was on display here. And they both proved themselves. And Delenn, for sure, that was never in doubt. I like how much Lanier was worried enough to go get Sheridan. That really helped. I just can't believe it was Jack the Ripper. But that is kind of cool that someone who was so misguided in the other direction would be the one to pay penance to figure out, to weed out people that are like him. I don't know what it says about the people that he had interrogated before, but no one could quite pass the test, but they did, and I'm proud of them. And I wasn't worried. I was worried that he was going to go too far, But I wasn't worried about them and their nature, and they are the chosen, whatever that means. I've spent enough time with them to know that. I really liked Garibaldi helping out Jakar because Jakar was honest. Gave him a little, inside, I don't see it, but I know it's happening. And if you need to get some things in and out, I'm going to look the other way. I really like him doing that for him. And, I also didn't need Jakar to prove that he's the right guy to lead the Narn. But, he did. He got the communication open to that family to prove that he can get some stuff done. And he has good relationships with the higher-ups at Babylon 5. And any other Narn that you're going to put up there just doesn't have that. So he did prove himself, even though, once again, I don't think he should have had to do that. I think he's proved himself enough. And he's working, he's trying, he's getting weapons. I mean, communications would be nice, but that's right now a more dangerous game because that's dealing directly with Homeworld, which is surrounded by Centauri. So I was never in doubt with him either. But I like that he can come to them, go to Sheridan. And I mean, everyone's trying to help them. They are. They don't have Earth Gov behind them, but they have all of the might and force of Babylon 5. And I'm glad they know that about Jakar now. I'm glad Kosh knows that about Delenn and Sheridan. So I think we're all as good as we can be. The right players are in place. And, big things are coming, but big things have already happened, and bad outcomes have happened. But, I definitely think our best chance is with the people that we have now. And I feel good about that, even though bad things could still happen. But, yeah, I love the crew. I love our people. And this episode just proved what I already knew to be true. So, I mean, it's good to see them prove themselves. And, we have been tricked. Talia wasn't who we thought she was. I would have never thought what we found out about her. But, I don't think, the Psi Corps have their grips on anyone else. So, the proof is in the pudding for me for what we've seen so far out of Delenn and Jakar and Sheridan and Garibaldi and Ivanova and, Dr. Franklin. I'm as secure in my belief of them as I can be with, all the other factors that could be in play. Like, not everyone is who they seem to be. Or that statement, I don't know if that still applies after we've already weeded out Talia. But we'll see what comes to pass. But I'm confident, and hopefully Kosh is as well, and the Narn people. So yeah, the Jack the Ripper stuff is kind of wild to me, out of nowhere, but kind of funny. So yeah, good episode. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon.